you do have a lot of all-in potential, and you do look to stack Drakes and try and use your Annie Wukong core that you drafted for early on. So for a little bit of a timing advantage, puts down his ward, and
oh, immediately though, on and out, going in, Masu in danger, the Callista, the bailout could proc here as Elk tries to get away over the wall, and the first blood is there. FlyQuest can't bail Masu out in time. Busio needs one more hit to make it a 1-for-1, but now on hits the Shattering Strike. Busio levels up to 4, Rel versus Renata.
You can see that he's built up a pretty healthy jungle camp lead, and then even though FlyQuest, the Wukong is continuing to clear camps, the cost of that is the draft.
And if you're out farming Renekton early with this powerful late game scaling tank, I feel like Bin's loving the current state of things. Busio taking a ton of damage on with a big engage. Magnet Storm as Elk Falc's in. Busio's about to die, but he barely stays alive. Now Beishwan showed up. Masu and Busio trying to get away. Masu flashing to try to survive it, and somehow FlyQuest in 4 out of 5 rolls. Yes, a lot of them are very small, but the 2 biggest leads are for Knight and Elk.
I will say on the 1-item power spike as we see Bwipo going in.
Yeah, we do have a couple of problems here for Beishwan. Gets stunned up by Quad, and Bwipo.
It gives you BLG already melting through this dragon. It's going to be uncontested. Like, coming into this game, something we talked a lot about in the draft was
we'll have a level 2 Chaos Storm for the next big fight. Quad only level 9 on the Annie, of course, about to tick level 10 as soon as he kills 1 or 2 minions here. But Knight definitely getting the better of the mid lane matchup in this second game. Beishwan versus Inspired 1v1. Inspired's ready to commit the Cyclone. Meanwhile, over in mid lane, Masu's going to be under pressure. Inspired putting the damage into Beishwan. He's already found the kill there. Now Busio and Masu going in after out. Plenty of damage here into the Corki. The bailout for Callista saves her life, but Ben's made his way into the fight. BLG turn it around, and Inspired's got to try to run. Busio fires off a hostile takeover, and Inspired's running for the hills. Busio's got to try to flash to escape, and BLG fire back.
Yeah, the teleport means they do get a kill back. Quad, though, teleports right back out. Knight is in the bot lane matching him.
Okay, plate gold plus 2 extra plates, 250 gold there for BLG over FlyQuest as Quad and Inspired gonna find Bin here in this tribe rush. Inspired jumps in, the Herald still the focus for BLG. TP coming in to try to bring everybody here for the fight as Bwipo's already popped the dominance. Massive damage back in the Quad, and he's already down, but Knight's about to be the same. Mid laners into the picture. Inspired still spinning here with the Cyclone as he tries to get away from Elk. He'll survive for the moment and still stay alive. Busio hit by the Call of the Forge God, and now the Renata's down. Bwipo's already lost his ultimate, and BLG bury FlyQuest in the river.
In the extended fight, BLG get the better of FlyQuest. They go a step too far, and they get punished.
You have to point out, it is a 1-level lead, a full level for Knight over Quad, and the Rod of Ages has not yet procced. Mid lane is about to go from bad to worse here in a couple minutes.
Yeah, trying to do a little bit of cross map there for FlyQuest, but definitely losing out even more on the play. Quad is just so far behind here on the Annie. This is dangerous to hold.
And we're seeing a very similar story to what we saw in game 1 in terms of the gold right now. Quad in some danger, trying to play to the side to use the flash if he has to. Remember that the Tibbers is already down. He does not have that big team fight mechanism. Trying to step up and see what he can do. Busio's thrown in the middle of everybody. The hostile takeover fires out, but On's got a massive counter engage coming out with a Magnet Storm. Inspired, double knock up here with a Cyclone. As On's taking a ton of damage, and Masu's already got the first kill. The bailout's not going to be enough, and Beishwan might just be croc food. Nice kill for Bwipo, but Bin's in the middle of everybody. Inspired flashes to try to stay alive, but Elk guns him down. Double kill to the Corki as FlyQuest are hurting and stumbling away.
It's a battle.
That tankier version of the control mage up there.
Level 15.
Yeah, this is kind of a nightmare for Quad. Knight just needs the slightest amount more EXP to be those full 3 levels.
For BLG, Knight is able to push mid lane, so Bwipo has to show and catch it.
Elk and Ben just going to go ahead, get this wave pushed up, try to clear this out, but immediately Busio and Masu are ready to go right after out. The Corki's in danger, but he hasn't been killed off yet. Now Masu and Busio are going to be in trouble. FlyQuest is split up. Masu's going to die here at the very start unless he gets bailed out, but Ben's already killed him. FlyQuest are scattering, but BLG are also low. Knight's here with the front line, as Inspired can't find a whole lot else just yet. Goes in for the Cyclone, 2-man knockup, and On is down. Inspired trying to keep the fight going as he flashes away from the lane. laser of Knight.
Oh.
The Victor with a flash follow as Bwippo heals back up and takes out Beishwan. He might just be able to bail out, but just at the very last second he doesn't. Busio still gets the shutdown, but FlyQuest will be aced. Knight and Bin finish off the last kill, and BLG...
damage from Knight. Protects his AD carry for a little bit longer before he falls.
We're already back into the fight as Inspired's exhausted here with the front line. Bin's just juggling him around, and FlyQuest have already lost their jungler. On his low, and Bwippo's in the middle of everybody as Beishwan has to try to retreat, but Quad dies to the laser with a Chaos Storm. Bustion's the next to fall, and Knight is a hurricane in this team fight. BLG tear FlyQuest apart.
Is that Knight from Arcane? He's not even done, boys.
Masu gonna try to get away from this one, but that's Kalista versus Knight's Victor, and it's not gonna look too good. You'd have to think Masu falls, and
The
Knight
complete wombo combo that deletes Inspired right at the very beginning of the
have
fight.
not been playing like that in this game too. They've been coordinating very well. They're having a much better game, and now they're going in after Bwippo. Inspired's already here as well, and Beishwan has jumped in. He's already lost his shield. Inspired is low from Knight's damage, but Masu's about to die instantly. Knight's already gone like Inspired and Masu are both down. Bwippo's got Asterix, but it won't keep him alive much longer. BLG are so far ahead, and they're making sure FlyQuest knows it.
BLG with another fantastic collapse. Beishwan starts off the fight in what seems to be a very scary way for BLG, instantly losing his life. But on the top
base.
That siege is not going to take very long to accomplish.
Each of these towers over and over and over, and slowly whittle away. Not slowly, quickly.
No, that's a Bin's just staying close enough to keep them all enchanted with the Baron, while the remaining 4 players on BLG make very short work of the tier 3 turret in mid. Now the second inhibitor is already down, and BLG will make it a quick one if they have their way. Elk firing some poke. Masu's already at half HP. First Nexus turret about to die as Bwippo goes into Dominus, and BLG happy to just wait it out and continue poking. The minions still alive. FlyQuest struggling even to clear these away. Bwippo is going to lose his ultimate before the fight even starts. Beishwan goes in for Quad. He tries to get away with a flash. Chaos Storm still burning him down, and Knight is legendary. FlyQuest, blink and you'll miss him. BLG wipe him off the rift. A triple kill to Knight as Bwippo gets away back into the fountain. He'll stay alive, but the Nexus won't. BLG